So what I'm trying to solve is the amount of effort required to move those green recycle bins you see down there. That's when they're loaded up, they weigh 100 to 150 pounds. And I gotta drag them up here and out to the street up there. That's approximately 445 feet and 30 feet uphill. I'm tired of doing that. So what I'm going to do is make a little flatbed to tow behind the tractor. I have another project where I need to carry down there where I'm working. I found some slabs of concrete I have to break up, so I have to take a generator and my electric impact hammer. So rather than make a trailer from scratch, I bought this. Well, the deck is a lot higher than what I had in mind, so I'm going to cut out everything you see below the box down to the drawbar. I'm going to space the wheels outboard so the wheels won't be under the deck, they will be out to the sides. And that's today's project. I'm going to turn it upside down. The parts you see underneath the deck are spot welded, and I'm going to grind those off, and there'll be just the box left. And at the moment it pivots on the axle, and it will still do that. But the box is just going to be right down there where the axle is. And then we'll see what kind of problems that gives me. I'll work my way through it to see whether or not I need a tailgate or I don't know what. But I want to pull those green cycle bins into this and carry them out to the street with the little tractor. That thing has been really useful. It was beat to crap and given to me not working, and I fixed it. And I use it really often when I'm working out in the yard. Anyway, so that's today's project. So I flipped it upside down, pulled the axle out, and ground off what you see sticking up there. It had little welds along the edges, and I used a die grinder with an abrasive wheel on that. Then I cleaned that up with a 7-inch angle grinder. Just if there's anything sticking up, then I cleaned it, put some anti-rust on it, then sprayed it black. That little notch there, that's a piece of angle iron that I'm going to use for the latch. The notch helps locate the front of the box over the tongue so that it doesn't put a lot of strain on the stuff back at the axle. So I'm using that to locate the box. Okay, so I've painted the little metal parts, and that's how it's going to be laid out. I put a little extra support toward the back there because I saw some weakness, and my neighbor has one. I had to fix it. So there it is upside down, and I've made some shims for the wheels to space them out, and that is basically it. What you see there on the top there are some doublers to keep the axle from being ripped out if I run it up against something, and I used pop rivets along that back edge to reinforce that. I saw my neighbors came apart there. So there it is, the height that it's at, and yes, it overhangs toward the back, but that worked out as an advantage because it's more ramp-like, which was the whole point, and it's easier to pull things up into it, and I just put the weight up toward the front anyway. It's not a problem. It's not like it's a house trailer or something. Anyway, so that part all worked okay, and there's a can sitting in it. I put some tie down hooks on there, and I found that I could just stand the thing up on end to store it with the other things in the equipment building, so it doesn't take up much space. So far, works really good. Does exactly what I wanted it to do, and I'm going to add a photo down here at the end of the generator in the back. That worked out good too.